Okay, today we're going to be changing the gears in a GY6 scooter. First of all, you take out all the bolts around this cover, like this. Then you remove the kickstarter. And you lift up the airbox and wiggle this cover off. Okay, cut. Okay, now that we got the cover off, I will remove the front pulley and the back pulley. With a 17mm socket, I just hold on to the pulley. And I hold the clutch together when I remove it, and I leave the belt on the back pulley and I pull the whole thing together. So next I will drain the oil out of the differential. I use a 10mm wrench, and I just take it apart right here, and I cut a little Coke can or a little water bottle, and I reuse the oil. Okay, now since all the oil's drained out of the differential, I will go ahead and remove the cover. And I carefully make sure the gasket does not tear when I remove it, like that. And now these will be the gears that I'm changing right here. This one and this one. I just pull them out just like that. Okay, now these are right here are the gears that I am going to replace. I'm going to need to use a press to press this gear out of this one. And that's about it. Okay, using a press, I'm going to press the inner gear out of the outer gear. Just like this. Okay, now we're going to press the new gear into the other gear, back together. Okay, now we will proceed to press it together. Now when this gear has touched this gear, it is fully pressed together. Okay, this gear right here we will insert first like this. And this one like this. Okay, now that we have the gears in there, we're going to go ahead and reassemble the differential cover. Just slide it back on, like this. Okay, now since we have the cover back on, we'll go ahead and reinstall the bolts. Syringe, I will replace the oil back into the differential, and this is your replacement hole where you replace oil at. we replaced the gears in the differential. Now we want to put lighter rollers in it to give it a good clutch. Flip the pulley over. And see, these have solid rollers, so they weigh a lot more. These have holes in them. They're a lot lighter, so it'll give you a lot more RPMs. Since I went ahead and put the lighter rollers in the clutch, I'm going to go ahead and reassemble the whole thing back together. I left the belt on it was going the same direction that it was going. I didn't change the direction of the belt. Slide the pulley on, like that. I take the front pulley. I hold it together and slide it on the shaft. Hold my finger behind it, push it all together, take the belt up. Sometimes you have to pull the pulleys apart. Like that. Put this on. And now I put the bolts back on like that. Okay, there's a smaller nut on that goes on the back, and a thicker one goes on the front. And I hold it, make sure it's on the splines, and then I just re-torque it. And now I go ahead and install the cover, replace the bolts in the cover. Now finally, I will go ahead and reinstall the Kickstarter, like that, and I keep it kind of even with that.